Yo, what's going on, world? We're back, second edition to this DNA Vlogs thing that we got going on. Again, we're just trying to push out transparency to all the relationships out there, man. We're not perfect, but we're striving to be. And yeah, volume 2. Let's go.
All right, so today we're gonna talk about.
Wait.
So good.
Okay, go ahead.
So today we're gonna have 3 questions. So 1, what was our childhood like? What was the type of relationship roles that we saw growing up? And how are we, or how did we adapt our views now that we're together in a relationship, meshing them together, things like that. So we're gonna start off with
Facts.
which one? Me?
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
Ladies first. My notes, because I can't roll off the dome like he can. He's the actor over here. I gotta have my notes. I'm all, okay.
No, go ahead.
What was Ashleigh's childhood like? So I come from a single parent household. My mom ended up having to drop out of school.
What's up, Mama T?
At Winston-Salem, whoop whoop. And but then she had me, and she was like, okay, I can't do both. So she ended up dropping out and working 2 jobs. Growing up, I actually have siblings, guys. Shout out to Charmel. But we barely talk. So Charmel is actually one of my half sisters that I actually talk to. Stop it. My contact with my father, which is funny because I used to call him my sperm donor a lot growing up. We stopped talking at the age 6 or 7. So that's me. Go ahead, babe.
Oh, what we talking about?
What was your childhood like?
Oh man, childhood was great, man. Can't complain. Grew up in a kind of like a big household. I'm the middle child. Mom, pops, still alive, still living, still breathing. What's up to y'all? You know what I'm saying? They the real MVPs. You feel me? Cause they made me. Yeah, man. But it was good, man. I was blessed. I was privileged. No bad input on life back in the day. I was a great kid, and great kids get
Great things.
Exactly. That's good.
We were both great kids. We both had a really good childhood. We just had different family dynamics.
Yeah.
So that was really the only difference.
But
Ready
yeah.
for question 2?
Sure. But yeah, man. Like I said, life was good, man. I had that balance. My diet is good.
Okay, and question number 2, guys. What was the relationship roles like when you were growing up? So I stopped talking, my father stopped talking to me at a very young age. So I never really had a view of how husbands and fathers should be like. I always see TVs and movies, those dynamics and those roles, which are not a good thing to view. So my mindset was already kind of jacked up. Out of my mom's family, so my mom has 3 other brothers, right? So I have 3 uncles. Technically I have 4, but okay, so out of those uncles, I really only had one good example. Shout out to them. They live in Alaska. I'm not gonna go into detail. Army family.
So what y'all?
So
Bert.
So I'm not gonna give any names again.
It was cold.
So their dynamic seems great. Every time I'm with them, everything my aunt wants, she gets. So I was like, oh, I want that in my life. Because that was the only good relationship father husband role that I've seen.
What's the question?
Question is, what were the relationship roles like?
Oh, growing up in like I said, a balanced lifestyle, balanced family household. I had my moms, my pops, still married, still going strong. Big ups to y'all. I'm gonna be like y'all one day. But yeah, that was the model of the household. So I was able to see how, like I said, man, woman, husband and wife gets together, gets along, and like I said, just benefits and keeps it moving for their kids and their family. So like I said, my father, of course, being the father figure in my life, showing me how it's done, with the responsibility, with the just being a man. He was there for me, still is, and of course my mother showing me the level of submission that she is to my father. That was again an eye opener, because like I said, I got to see two sides. So nothing kind of went unnoticed, and nothing kind of went into that gray area where you don't know how this person is supposed to act to this person, or how it's all supposed to come together. But they still striving, and it's a beautiful thing seeing everything come to pass.
And they made him. All right. You're a mess. All right, so question number 3, our final one. How are we taking our childhood views and our relationship roles that we saw growing up, how did we use that to form our relationship? Dominic and I definitely had our challenging time. So with me only seeing my mom, she did everything, like cooking, cleaning, things with me, gardening. She don't really garden, but mowing the grass. Like, I've seen her do everything, and I've also seen being at his parents' house. His dad is usually, when I'm there, either he's working, doing what he loves, which is music, or fixing something.
So he's the fixer upper in the family.
So yeah, and mom is either working when they are working together, taking care of the kids when they do come over, grandbabies.
So the grandbabies, nieces, see.
And she's still taking care of us, laundry, feeding us.
Hold on now. She cook, but I do my own laundry. You feel me? Okay, come on now. I'm a man, But she also bakes. That's what she loves to do.
He's gonna put her information down below.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mama J's place.
Yeah. So hit her up. All right. So for when we first started dating, I think that was kind of hard for me, because it was interesting enough. Sorry, I forgot about this. So when we first started talking, his mom was like, Mama J was like, "You know how to cook?" And I was like, I'm learning. And I didn't realize how important it was to learn how to cook, guys. But actually, I've been doing pretty good, and he can, don't do that. I cook more than he do, and he go, "Ooh, it's good."
She cook more than me, but she don't cook better than me.
Right.
That's a sermon for next time.
Whatever, Chad. So that was hard for me though at first, because I was like, I've always seen my mom cook and clean, and so being in a relationship now, I wanted somebody else to do that for me. And so we had to learn how to compromise, and sometimes he'll cook, sometimes I'll cook. We take turns. Most of the time I still cook. But that is okay.
When you whisper, you're supposed to not let the other person know what you're saying.
It's okay.
It's like this. When you whisper, you're not supposed to let the other person know.
So I am learning that he loves it. So I'm learning not to mind it, because God also gave us those roles. He's supposed to protect and provide for me and future babies to come, and for baby over here.
Get your butt out the camera.
You focus on that, and I have everything else. So
I just think collectively it's just about that submission piece.
Yeah.
Just submitting to each other.
Yeah.
On whatever role that may be.
Yeah.
Submission, honor, respect, love.
Just fulfilling each other's needs. That's what I was looking for.
That's 3 words.
So we have been learning and reading, guys. That is what is important. Gosh, get tripped up.
Fill your cup.
Yeah. We've been working on a Love Dare, which is a daily devotional. Dominic's favorite person.
Marcel, what's up, baby? What's up, baby?
I have not started this book, but shout out to... Stop it. Shout out to my soon-to-be, what would you call her? Sister-in-law. There we go. Sorry. Keandra. So I used to go to Mount Zion. So Pastor Joe, I had reached out to him. He told me about his knees hurt. Sorry, this is not that book. Love and Respect.
That's the next book.
His Knees, Her Knees, also suggested by Pastor Joe. So hashtag Millennial Love Brunch Instagram. Also, Group Me. This is a group of couples dating, married, people of color, you know. Out to our melanin. Okay, one more shout out, Butterfly Nation. Guys, we cannot express how important it is to go to therapy. So our life lesson, would you like to read it?
Sure, I'll read it.
Can you
All right, message life lesson takeaway. It says, be willing to change and grow and always love each other through each season. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, so in learning about yourself, you also have to continue to learn about your spouse. We're not married yet, but you know what I mean.
Shabba-da-da-da. And that's it. Keep learning and just keep vibing. I am Dominic.
Ashleigh.
And we are DNA. Peace.